It's Memorial Weekend, 2012. Today is Saturday. I just finished weed eating and had some pretty high spots. And I'm about to take flags about and place them on the graves of veterans. So it's a pretty pleasant day up here today, very windy. I'm on the downhill side, so a lot less windy on this side than top of the hill than on the west side. Trees are all looking really good. See some thunderheads over there in the hill. Talk about rain today or tonight, but it's going to take more than that. That's all pretty much north. So it's about 70 degrees, I would say, right now, which made for quite pleasant weed eating conditions. But boy, the grass was tall and a lot of blackberry vines, so I took a bit of a pounding. I brought my long-legged sweats up, which helps a lot, but still things come zipping at me at some fast speed, and it can hurt. But it's also really satisfying to see the stuff done because it cleans up nicely. So I'm going to start at the south end and work my way over. I got 18 flags. I have a count of the flags I usually put down. I guess I just usually buy like 2 dozen and let that be. But times being what they are, I'm trying to not spend more money than I have to or want to. So there's one right there. Jamie's mother and father come up and visit today, which was a pleasant surprise. They called me as they were passing Bloomfield Road, so they came on up. Got to share with them some of the cemetery, which I like doing, and of course I enjoy sharing it with people who care. So it was very nice having them up. So the rest of the weekend, I'm hoping that I'm going to, well, there goes that jackrabbit. I'm going to go through the paperwork for the cemetery and get that more organized. So, I have a lot of it organized and I have it all in one box, but I know it can be better, and I want to refresh my recollection on whose email addresses and addresses I have, and get more proactive about really encouraging these folks to share with me relevant information about their family members here at the cemetery. It seems, I guess, every day that goes by and I don't have it, we move a little closer to potentially losing that important connection with those family members. So I want to step up my game there and do it in a kind way, but really stress that I think it's important, and I hope they do too, that if they have photos and stories about the folks who are buried here at the cemetery, please share that with us, even if it's just copies, and then I can include that in the story that I will leave to somebody else, and I will be sure to make multiple copies. So that legacy and connection will live on for a long time. So, okay, well, here I am at the first flag that I'm going to put down, and that's Earl F. Hatton, World War I, January 9th, 1918. This is a bit of a trip because he was in an Arrow squadron. So, in 1918, I don't think they had many of those. Earl Farren Hatton. 1895 to 1918. Member of the 66th Aero Squadron, Signal Corps. Alright, so gonna get the first one down here. Set the camera down, make sure it's okay and keeps running. There we go. I'll take the old one out and dispose of it properly. Got a few others around here. Same way. Here you go, Mr. Hatton. Thank you. Okay. The cemetery's looking good. It's, I feel really satisfied, you know, when it's cared for in the way it should be. Someday when I have the benefit of ample financial means, I would really like just to do Victorian cemetery restoration. That would be my business, even though it wouldn't be making any money. In fact, I would be paying a lot to make it happen. But I enjoy the work, and I feel really satisfied about doing that kind of work. So here we are at Harvey Colburn, Company C of the 93rd Illinois Infantry. It really looks like 93rd. It could be 98, but it's either 98 or 93. Anyway. There we go. Flag. Mr. Colburn. Thank you. How about that? Wow. Okay. Yeah, the breeze is really kicking up here now. It's probably coming through on the video. Yeah. Got some folks down front here that get a flag. Wish I could have got that cleaned up, but you know, I'm tired. Had a couple really good days up here, and you know, I feel satisfied about that. Sometimes I just have to be okay. You know, it's not perfect, but I really, you know, do what I can, and I'll get the rest next time. Okay, two brothers here. Gonna get both those guys taken care of here. There we go. Maybe this will work a little better. William B. Harrington. Two brothers. William, private, 39th Infantry, 4th Division. December 28th, 1940. Alfred Harrington, private, World War I. 1891, September 3rd, 1869. Thank you both. Okay, coming back over this way to oh, hello. Look what we got here. Our first snake. Guess he's just getting a little sun. Howdy, mister. He's about I guess about 4 feet there. Yeah. I'm looking at him. He's looking at me. Well, there he is. How you doing? I've been wondering where you guys are at. Okay. Well, I got things to do and get out of here. So, you just do what you gotta do, and I'm gonna do what I gotta do. But boy, you blend in good. Alright. This here is the parents of Fred Jacobs. Fred, Mary, and Jacobs. But this is Fred Jacobs, folks. And Charles Jacobs, technical, 5th U.S. Army, World War II. Wow. Got some hardy ground there. Here we go. Alright, Mr. Jacobs, thank you for your service. There we go. Okay, we got a guy over here that I've always kind of been on the fence about. Either he's named General or he was a general. I've done some research on it, and it appears to me that he's named General. He didn't actually serve in the position, but it always kind of tripped me up a little bit. So I don't know. I always felt like I should stick a flag there. General W and AV. So yeah, I put a flag here. It just when in doubt, flag it. So, oh, more hard ground. Oh, that's tough. There we go. All right. There we go. Glad to see that camera memory is gonna hang in there for a while. So here I go, back through Snake Land, but fortunately I see where he's at. Oh, hey, he's going down a hole. Huh. Wow, look at that. Whew. Here he goes. So right now some gophers probably staring at him, trying to figure out what to do. Yeah, not good for Mr. Gopher. Alrighty, here's my truck. You can see the wind is still kicking pretty good. Alrighty. Couple flags over there. And we got a couple ship's captains. That one's always a little bit tricky. You know, I mean, a ship captain is not necessarily someone who served in the armed services, and yet it's certainly a possibility. So usually I just give them the benefit of the doubt. Here we go. Captain James L. Springer, native of Portland, Maine, died May 17th, 1879. So this is one of the monuments that Dale and I, well actually this whole area here was just a big rock pile. You know, it had been fallen over for a long time. So here we go. Alrighty. Boy, it's hard. It's hard ground there. Okay. That one was kind of tattered. Got the captain done. Over here we got Tom Gifford. Now he was a sailor. I think in the past I have put a flag on him, and I don't know. It's probably my own fault for not doing some more research and kind of getting more clear on all that. Here we got Robert Dodge. Show you, and you all can put some letters and consonants together and see what you figure out. Yeah, Robert Dodge, they probably call him RDB or something like that for short. He was a private, U.S. Marine Corps, April 18th, 1828. Thank you for your service. Here's the family stone. Alexander H. Dodge, 1848 to 1886, native of New York. So, you know how that story goes, I bet. Dodge is out of New York. Alrighty. We got a few of them over here. Boy, the wind, the wind, the wind. Yeah. I'm on the family side of Rebecca Woodson. There's her son Charles, William. There's Walter Carl Woodson, Staff Sergeant, U.S. Army, World War II. Alright, let's get this one. February 9th, 1920, January 22nd, 1982. There you go, Staff Sergeant. Mr. Woodson, thank you. Yeah, let's get a look there. There you go. Get a shadow on it. Nice. All right. Okay. We gotta go down over there to into the Mason burial site. Got down there is a couple brothers. Wow, the wind's not blowing too bad down here. All right. This is Jack Puderbaugh, California Horseshoer, Company E-23 Engineers, World War I. November 29, 1884 to March 19, 1962. Passed away just before I was born. Yeah, he has a real nice medallion here. I'll show that to you. Up here's his brother Claude Puderbaugh. I've always gone with a flag on him also. It's just that feeling, but he's got the Masons insignia, of course, since this is Masons. And there's Jack Puderbaugh information. There's his American Legion medallion. Real nice. I'm glad that it's staying here. You know, no one's messing with it. All right. We're heading up over to the Jones. You can see the old flag waving there. Now look at that flag down there. It's starting to get a little whacked out. Afternoon wind up here. When it's blowing, man, it can be tough. Alright. So, we got here is Richard H. Jones, Company F, 22nd Wisconsin Infantry. Alright. Here we go. There's a flag. Thank you, Mr. Jones. Richard H. Jones, Company F, 22nd Wisconsin Infantry. Thank you. Seeing that big fellow, I'm kind of keeping an eye out for snakes. Go for snakes, I can just, oh, look at the side of that one. He looks like he's akin to the last one. Alright. Yeah, he's a fair-sized dude. And he's got some speed. Wow. Alright. You just get along. I'm filming. I'm like a snake documentarian right now. Oh, look at that. He's looking for some shade. What are you going in there? It's alright. Alright. Nope. There he goes. He found a place. Good for him. He's about the same size. Huh. Okay. Well, how about that? Yeah, I was looking out for one over here because Dale said he had seen one in that same spot. So they seem to like to hang out consistently around the same really glad that they stayed out of my way while I was mowing, because I always feel awful when I hurt an animal. And of course, in the mowing, it's not like it's good. Alright. This here's Peter Eastman, Company E, 120th New York Infantry. Here we go. Okay. New flag for Mr. Eastman. He's buried on this site with his mom. I wouldn't be surprised his father also. Got a stone for his mom. And you know, we've probed around looking for additionals, but no success there. So, all right. Thank you, Mr. Eastman. Yeah, we got a couple in there that other family members have taken care of that. I really appreciate it when some of these families come up here and tend to their relatives in that way. It's helpful, and it's really nice that, you know, they still have that connection to where they care enough to let that move them into doing something. So here we got Perry Elwood Smith, California Sergeant, 7 Engineers, World War II. Born July 25, 1919. Passed away November 17, 1971. There we go.